going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I'd like to thank everybody that came through to the live stream last night. We had us a real good time, shared some laughs, and I appreciate everybody that attended. Shout out to the mods, and definitely shout out to the channel members. Now let's get into this news, y'all. Now this story right here, and luckily somebody reminded me of it in the live stream last night, so shout yourself out, because this is a story I meant to do. This story occurred, this crime occurred Wednesday of this week, and this is horrific, man. And this is one of those things that leave you scratching your head and you know, asking why would a family member do this to his siblings. What I'm talking about is this guy right here. This guy's from Streamwood, Illinois, where this crime took place. Ladies and gentlemen, this man's name is Jelani Jenkins. He's 25 years old, and he's currently on the run and being searched for extensively by police. They consider this man armed and extremely dangerous. What did he do? He took the lives, for some odd reason, of his sister. Her name is Janiyah Jenkins, 21 years old. May she rest in peace. And his other sister, get this, Iani Jones, age 10. 10 years old. Now, both of these young ladies, may they rest in peace, were stabbed to death in the family home, presumably by Mr. Jenkins, who then took his car, drove 15 miles to look like a reservoir or a park, ditched his car in a place called Bensonville. I guess that's in Illinois as well. And now he's wanted by police and they can't find him. Take a look at what they have right now, and we'll come back with brief commentary.
Breaking news from the far northwest suburbs. A manhunt underway for a 25-year-old man suspected of stabbing two sisters to death in the family townhome.
Family friends tell us the suspect is related to the victims. WGN's Julian Cruz is in Streamwood now with the latest. Julian?
Well, Ben and Lourdes, the major case assistance team with Streamwood police back here at the scene of last night's deadly double shooting, while 15 miles away in northwest suburban Bensonville, other law enforcement resources are concentrated on a small park where it appears investigators may have found a clue. Investigators putting out this picture of the man they describe as a suspect in last night's Streamwood double stabbing. 25-year-old Jelani Jenkins, described by police as armed and dangerous. His last known location, detectives say, in Bensonville. Late Wednesday night in Bensonville, Jenkins' car discovered in Redmond Park. Law enforcement boats equipped with sonar scanning the waters of Redmond Reservoir, deploying drones and search dogs in an all-out search for clues that they hope will lead to the suspect.
She was a good friend, like a friend I never had.
Back at the Streamwood crime scene, Jasmine Marshall sharing a picture of her good friend, Janiyah Jenkins. The 21-year-old Jenkins stabbed to death in her family's townhome, authorities say, on the 1600 block of McCool Avenue. Streamwood police describing the second victim, 10-year-old Iani Jones, as Janiyah Jenkins' little sister.
It took us by surprise. It really has. It's kind of shook us.
Nearby neighbors distressed to hear the news.
I was just flabbergasted because, I mean, this is a very quiet neighborhood.
Unofficial reports from close friends say that the suspect, Jelani Jenkins, is a brother to the two stabbing victims. Adding to the scale of this tragedy, a 7-year-old family member appears to have been the one to have discovered the sisters' bodies inside the family's townhome. In Streamwood, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
Now to a breaking news update. A manhunt that's been going on for 24 hours now in the killings of sisters in Streamwood.
Police are looking for a suspect they believe could be armed and dangerous. 10-year-old Iani Jones and 21-year-old Janiyah Jenkins were stabbed to death. Witnesses say there were several other children inside the home at the time. Our Jermont Terry live at the scene with what we've learned from neighbors and investigators. Jermont?
Joe and Erica, that man is wanted and still on the run tonight. Police have not said how he knows the victim, but we do know there's an all-out search to find him. This crime scene, it was gruesome and happened right in front of other children. For the second night, investigators continue to collect all the evidence inside the Streamwood townhouse, leaving the community disrupted and in disbelief.
It's very devastating.
Gabriela Morella is among the many who brought flowers and wrote messages of love and hope in the murders of two sisters, 10-year-old Uyani Jones and 21-year-old Janiyah Jenkins.
She was just a little girl, you know, and no one has that right to take a life away, even for the older sister.
Police say Jelani Jenkins is the person who took the lives of both sisters. His relationship to the victims not revealed. He's been on the run for 24 hours. Investigators say Jenkins ditched his car in Redmond Park in Bensonville, some 15 miles away. Crews searched the pond for evidence, possibly the murder weapon. What that search uncovered, if anything, unclear. This is little Uyani in the pink dancing with friends, just how loved ones want to remember her. A neighbor tells us there was another child inside the townhouse during the murders. The young boy knocked on her front door for help.
He said, "Can you call my mom? Yanni is dead."
The neighbor says she consoled the boy, then went herself to verify. And when she entered the unit, her heart dropped.
I walk up the stairs and I just see like blood and stuff, you know, everywhere. I see the oldest girl, you know, laid out. I see the little girl, she laid out. I'm on the phone with the mom. So I'm telling her like, oh my gosh, like, you know, your kids are gone.
Police arrived and secured the scene. Forensic specialists have been in and out of the units and the complex for hours. While outside, the growing memorial is just one way people are expressing themselves.
It's all about the children, and I hope that their healing starts as of now.
Now here's another look of the man police are looking for. If you see Jelani Jenkins, call 911. He is considered armed and dangerous. Back live here on the scene. Here we are, 24 hours and counting, and forensic specialists still remain here on scene, methodically collecting evidence in this gruesome double-stabbing homicide. Reporting live in Streamwood tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS News, Chicago. Erica?
Okay, guys, you heard from people that were there. One girl said little boy fled the house, knocked on the door, asked for help, said her sisters were dead. Lady went up in there to confirm, then had to make the phone call to the mother, telling her children were gone. Absolutely horrible. And another child, I guess of hers, did it. They said this guy's the brother. Don't know what make people do this. They said the crime scene was gruesome and the brutal attack happened in the presence of another child, which was a little boy. I don't know how young he was, but evidently when the fighting started, he fled and escaped. It says a manhunt has been underway for 24 hours Thursday night for the suspect in the deadly stabbing of two sisters inside a townhome in Streamwood, Illinois. My thing is this, I don't know if he lived there or not. Honestly, I don't care. But I mean, to do this to, you know, adult sibling, Janiyah Jenkins, and then turn the knife on to Anaya Jones, your 10-year-old sister, I don't know. I'm just thinking about, listen, stabbing people. Have you ever seen the stabbing? It's brutal and it's a focused attack. Honestly, this is just me talking about it. I think Janiyah and him got into an argument because they're both the older adults. She's 21, he's 25. They got in some type of argument. Him and her got into it. They got the fighting. He stabbed her. I think the little 10-year-old girl probably tried to jump in and stop him. You know, probably, you know, got near him and tried to, and he turned the knife on her. I mean, it'll come out in the wash, hopefully. But I mean, come on, you seen that little girl? She's tiny. Then the thing is, these is your siblings, your sisters. As a young man or older brother, a lot of times you're protective. You should be. How did it come to this? Then if they're family members, you ain't got to deal with them. All you gotta do is just walk away. This is the thing nowadays. It's like everybody refuses to back down or take the high road or just resolve a conflict or just walk away. It's not like that no more. It's like the whole family structure is done. It's like siblings argue like they're a stranger and fight to the death. This is proof of it. That little girl's 10 years old. Was bad enough the 21-year-old sister was killed. And this guy's 25. So I'm more than sure they spent a lot of times, good times and bad times, around each other. I'm talking about the older sister growing up to where they are in their age range now. That didn't count for nothing. And then the little 10-year-old girl, I'm more than sure if that little boy did not go leave his house, he might have well been a casualty too. Either way, man, it's horrific. Hopefully they'll catch this guy. They saying, you know, you see him, don't approach him. He's armed and dangerous. Let somebody know. So on and so forth. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace and condolences to the family. And may these two young ladies rest in peace.